So this is the final thing. This is the most expensive place in the house.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is the most expensive place.
Now, I heard you say earlier that you actually pre-ordered
Yeah.
the cuts for the granite.
We went through Home Depot.
Yes.
And when you go with them, they send a guy out to do the measuring and all that other stuff. And that way you get about the right size and the right package of stuff. Then we wound up doing the install pretty much by ourselves. The granite, we wound up going over to Nightdale to the factory.
Where is that?
Well, you can go in, you can either get what they send you or you can go pick it out.
Okay.
And so we drive over there and the guy looks it up and he's like, oh, well, Home Depot, you have a choice of 3 different ones. So we went out in this gigantic building full of slabs and he took us to the 3 that we were able to pick from. There was this one.
Yes.
There was one that had pink swirls in it and one other ugly one.
Yeah.
So like, okay, well, we'll take this one.
Yeah. Well, I know you guys don't mind driving.
No.
So for somebody who's super busy, like I'm not driving to Nightdale. And how was the traffic on there? Because you're
It
going.
wasn't
It was
bad.
easy.
It wasn't bad.
You guys must have went early.
Yeah, we went early.
It was a Friday. It was easy.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, when we walked back to pick out the stone, and we told the guy this one, between then and when he got to his computer,
It took like 3 weeks.
he put
3 weeks, sir?
yeah, it was going to be
Before-
3 weeks,
Yeah,
but he
3 weeks.
put the wrong name in the computer.
Okay.
So 3 weeks later, the guys show up to deliver it,
Yes.
and it's pink.
It's not what
And even that's not what we wanted. And even the installer was like, "That's not going to look right."
Yeah. Right.
And so he got on the phone with the factory because his paperwork said, "Well, no, they refused to go." I was like, "No, we went, and here's who we talked to." And
Yeah.
so he called the factory, and they were like, "Okay, give us a week, we'll remake them."
Yeah.
So they remade the countertops, and
Wow. Now, I know, if I remember correctly, I think we had it was something right here. It was a
there was a little
It's a wall.
stub
The wall
Yeah.
was until here.
little stub wall came out with a
Here.
counter over there,
Yeah,
just
and
a cupboard.
And it wasn't this big.
It wasn't this big.
It was a little.
It was
Yeah.
just like 3 feet off the edge of the refrigerator. So yeah, about that big.
And then the original refrigerator was
Here,
Yeah, right
Here.
there. Yeah.
right,
here.
right,
and the stove was,
Right
Where-
here. Yeah.
Yes.
Right
where the dishwasher is.
where
yeah.
the dishwasher was.
and then this was just straight wall.
Yeah.
This kitchen was very like.
It was.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
very tiny,
it was tiny.
small.
Yeah.
It had a pantry in the corner that
The rotten pantry in the corner.
was just gross
It was-
and
Yeah.
dead area
so
there.
we
And
just took it off.
Yeah, yeah. Now I love what you did because now it feels so much more spacious. And the countertops, it feels like I can have Thanksgiving dinner here,
Yeah.
and you know if I have a family of 12 or 15,
Yeah.
I mean, of course everybody's going to be everywhere, but it doesn't feel like I'll be cluttered or I'm having to reach over somebody.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a plus here.
Sally's big thing is cooking and having
Yes.
counter space
Yes.
and light in your
Yes.
kitchen. Your kitchen doesn't have to be a romantic environment. You should have good solid lighting. You
Yes,
should
for
have
sure.
a workspace.
Yes.
We added a few outlets in here,
Yes,
so you have
I
enough.
see it. Here.
You have enough outlets, and yeah,
For
it
the
came out good.
toaster, the coffee maker, and whatever they wanna put in there, and lots of covers,
Lots of cabinets. Now that's one thing. this kitchen didn't
cabinets.
have.
Yeah.
No, it didn't
They
have
didn't
anything.
have. They didn't have that.
Barely.
Yeah.
And I love how it's tall. Too.
Yeah.
Tall, long.
Didn't have to
We
clean
got
the
rid
top.
got rid of the dead space above the cupboards
Yes.
that just collects garbage.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's easy to clean.
We did all
Yes.
new. We did all the new LED lighting throughout the house, and these new ones are kind of nifty because inside them they take about 10 minutes to put up a new light,
Yes.
but there's a switch inside them so you can actually change the colors. So
Yeah.
if you want a bright white or the
With the
kind of the
soft
blue
white,
color,
yeah.
you can actually just flip a switch in there and change the
It
colors.
gets like it's
I have one.
literally
I
yeah.
actually have one in my bathroom too, like right above the shower. It
Yeah.
has that switch
Yeah.
if you want to do it. Now I've noticed some light switches, not in here specifically, but some light switches do that too.
Yep.
If you flick it a few times, it'll change the.
You can get all different stuff now.
Yes.
All kinds of fun toys. So.
Now, why put the refrigerator here?
You know, it was just needed a place to put it. Over there, it was just out of place.
Too tight with the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
too tight.
just taking up room.
Yeah.
I mean, you got, and it kind of wipes out half your dining room, but now I guess you got room for a computer or something over here, or a
Yeah.
breakfast nook or something.
Yeah.
But we put this guy in so you can have
Chair.
a couple
there.
a couple chairs here or
Yes.
whatever for your little eating area. Yeah, you know, you
You
want
do something
you want so
with
much stuff
little
in
space.
a little space.
Yeah,
Right.
it was a little space, so that's the best that we thought.
Yeah, and then you guys offer efficiency. So like with the dishwasher, that was good. That's a bonus
Because it didn't have a dishwasher before.
Right.
Plus the garbage disposal.
Garbage
Yeah,
disposal,
garbage disposal.
dishwasher.
I don't even think it had a double compartment sink. I don't think it
I
did.
don't remember.
It was.
I don't remember.
It was.
I know it was on the truck that leave that day to go to the
Everything
dump.
was wet in here and stinky. It was so
Yeah.
stinky. Like whenever I come in here, even on the third month that I was coming out, I have to, close my nose because it was stinky. I mean, I don't know what they cook in here,
Yeah,
but it was very bad.
yeah.
So-
Now, what are some of the big ticket items in the kitchen that you ran into that you wasn't actually expecting?
We kind of knew the kitchen was going to be expensive. Like I said, with the excessive number of cabinets and the countertops, you're coming in probably at 10 grand plus installation. So you're looking, if you have somebody do the install, it's probably going to be another 5,000
Yeah.
for installation.
So 15,000. So it'll be 20.
So we did
Close,
the bulk of that
including the
ourselves, so
appliances.
that helped. We did the
And the tiles.
learned how to do the backsplashes and,
Yeah, the
and all of that. That wasn't
backsplashes.
too bad.
YouTube?
Yeah, a lot of YouTube.
Glad YouTube.
A lot of YouTube.
It's
Yeah.
doable. It's doable.
Yeah.
The plumbing stuff, I'd done a lot of plumbing before, so
Yeah.
I don't enjoy it because it's
Yeah.
always underneath
Yeah.
something and it's uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah.
But you're not putting anything in space, so it's not real hard.
Yeah. Now I know you guys originally, when we first started doing our home search, we were looking at a lot of properties, you guys was always geared to investment properties.
Yeah.
And whatever investment property we were looking at, a lot of your number was based on you guys doing the work. So now that we've actually did the work here, what would you say your biggest learning lesson for doing the work yourself?
We
Don't
probably
buy a property too high.
yeah.
Yes, no budget.
Yeah, exactly. Figure out what you think it's going to cost and
Yes.
add quite a lot to that because
Yes.
even just material. I mean, on my initial estimate, I spent basically our entire renovation budget, and I did all the labor. But my original budget was to have other people do the labor. Everything cost more than just you're learning.
Yeah.
But we learned like the tiling on the bathroom floors and the laundry room floor.
Yeah.
Won't do that again.
It was an experience.
Too much time on my hands and knees.
Yeah.
The vinyl planking is straightforward. We knocked this out in 3 days and then a couple of days for the baseboards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
So that's just all just cutting.
yeah, that was quick and relatively painless to do. Well, still painful, but
Yeah. Yeah.
doable.
Wasn't like
The bathroom floor, you're just on your hands and knees for 2 days in one area at work.
Yeah.
Grinding and
Spreading the grout. And,
it's just all the stuff.
yeah.
So, but
Now we're done. Right?
you're going to get yourself a good Amazon $40 laser level before
Yeah,
you start
that's good.
doing any of this stuff. I
Yeah.
used on the cupboards. There's a product called an Easy Leveler.
Okay.
It allows you to basically take all your home run of cabinets. So I took this whole row and built them out here on their backs, got them all assembled and level.
Okay, nice. Smart.
Then you flip it upside down you put these little metal feet on there. They have adjustment screws.
Yes.
You put these metal feet here, here,
In between the sections.
and there's one in the front, one in the back.
Yeah.
And then you, that took, I don't know, 30 minutes, I guess, to add all those feet on there. Then you flip the whole thing back up like a big, like moving a couch
Yeah.
at that point, because it's all assembled.
Yeah.
You slide the whole thing into place, and then with the screwdriver, you level the whole thing to your laser,
Wow.
and the whole thing is leveled. There's no shims, and then you can pull the whole unit back out,
Right.
do whatever you got to do, and just shove it back in. You're still level. You don't have to re-shim, and
Yeah, that's the best thing that he used actually. The
you know they're
easy
well the
level.
laser level and those easy level.
Easy level. Where'd you get it from? Amazon?
No, they got a website.
Okay.
They got a website. In fact, if you do rehabs and whatever,
Yeah.
it doesn't take much to qualify as a dealer. You
Yeah.
you send them a business card and
Yeah.
you get dealer pricing now,
Yeah.
and it's well worth it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, every time you move something, you have to re-shim it and re-level everything,
Yes.
and they make them for the Lazy Susans in the corner. So you got one that sits in the far back,
Really?
so you can do the whole thing at once. And
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
they make there's these little vices that you put on like between the counters. You take all your doors off, and then you got these clamps that go here. So when you go to put the screws through, I'll probably put it on this side. So you put the
Gotcha.
you put the
Yeah.
clamps in,
Yeah.
and it's got an adjustment on the front to level the faces.
Yeah.
And you pull them together. It's got a hole in the side of the clamp. You shoot your drill, move this guide out of the way, put the screw in, take the clamp off, you're done.
Wow. Easy.
So I had all these things assembled in units sitting here, and I had that guy come up. You put the laser level out, put the ledger boards in. Had that guy come in, and we set them up on the ledger board,
Yes.
hook them to the wall, you're done.
Yes. Now, how long did it take you to actually do the kitchen itself?
About 8 hours, right?
Well,
He came here Sunday
a couple
night.
days. It took 2 days.
But it's not full time. I mean, he came here at
Well,
9.
I spent all day on Saturday in here assembling everything, and then we hung everything on Sunday.
Yeah.
So
That's smart. So you was proactive.